Hello everyone and welcome to yet another video from the Intellipaat YouTube channel. In this session, I'm going to introduce you to powerful strategic technique that has become standard in business and decision making, the SWOT analysis. SWOT, which stands for strength, weakness, opportunities and threat, is a framework that helps individuals and organizations to completely examine their internals and external environments. It offers useful insights into a variety of scenarios ranging from personal development to company planning. In this video, we are going to cover everything you need to know about SWOT analysis from a business perspective. And to make sure you understand the concept better, we will take an example of a renowned organization and try to understand how they operate and implement the SWOT analysis technique to fetch optimum results. But before we dive any deeper, I would like to request you guys to enable the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to never miss any updates from the Intellipaat YouTube channel. Now let's quickly have a look at the agenda we have for this session. We will start by understanding what is SWOT analysis. Then we will try to understand why is it so important in the field of business and management. And once we are done with all the basics of SWOT analysis, we will take you guys through the business case study of Apple Inc.'s SWOT analysis. I hope I have made myself clear with the agenda for today's session. So let's dive into the very first topic on our list. What is SWOT analysis and why is it so important in business? SWOT analysis is a strategic planning method used by individuals and companies to examine their current position and make educated decisions about their future. SWOT stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Let's go over each component of SWOT analysis in detail. Starting with strengths, these are internal elements or characteristics that provide an individual, team, or organization with a competitive advantage or a distinct advantage. These are things you excel in or advantages you have that help you achieve your goals. Strengths are frequently under your control, and they are what you use to capitalize on opportunities and offset shortcomings. A strong brand reputation, a trained team, efficient operations, patentable technology, or a dedicated consumer base are all examples of strengths. Now talking about weaknesses, these are also internal factors, but they represent areas where you or your organization falls short or have limitations. Identifying weaknesses help you understand where you need improvement to achieve your goals. Addressing weaknesses is essential for enhancing competitiveness and preventing vulnerabilities. Examples of weaknesses could include outdated technology, inadequate funding, lack of experienced personnel, or inefficient processes. Opportunities, on the other hand, are external elements or environmental conditions that can be used to your benefit. These are usually trends, changes, or advancements that open up new avenues for growth or improvement for your business. Recognizing opportunities enable you to adapt and take proactive measures to capitalize on them. Emerging markets, technology improvements, changes in customer preferences, and new cooperation opportunities could all present opportunities. Now, threats are external elements, just like opportunities, but they pose potential challenge or hazards to your goals. Identifying threats allow you to anticipate and prepare for negative occurrences, reducing their impact or finding strategies to mitigate them. Economic downturns, legislative changes, competition, natural calamities, or changes in consumer behavior could all be examples of a threat to business. It is very important to have a holistic understanding of these internal and external factors. You cannot afford to have a confusion between these two and mix them up while analyzing your own business. Internal factors are those elements on which we have our control. We can make a strong influence on these factors and have an impactful result. Skilled personnel, efficient processes, inadequate resources, inefficient workflows, or poor management come under internal factors which can be addressed and improved by yourself. These kind of elements are under your control, while external factors are those elements on which we cannot have our full control and therefore couldn't make direct impact. But still we can take proper measures to influence these factors to get the unfavorable circumstances favor our business plans. External factors include technological advancements, favorable or unfavorable regulatory changes, intense competition, shifts in market trends, and much more. Now that we have understood what SWOT analysis is, let's understand its importance in the field of business and marketing. The importance of SWOT analysis lies in its ability to provide a structured and comprehensive assessment of a situation, whether it is in business, personal life, or any other context. Let us take an example of a small retail business to better understand the value of SWOT analysis. This business has good brand recognition, has loyal customers, and is equipped with an excellent supply chain, but it lacks sufficient funds. The store's offerings are somewhat narrow compared to other competitors, and the business has no online store or social media presence. Looking on to the brighter side, the trend towards online shopping offers an opportunity to create an online store. There's a scope to collaborate with other local businesses for cross promotions, and it seems to be a good idea to implement loyalty programs to retain existing customers. But amidst all these hustle bustle, this small retail shop cannot afford to overlook the threats lurking around. The big supermarkets opening nearby may pose a threat to customer traffic, or a recession could reduce customer spending. Apart from these factors, failures to adopt to modern technology could result in losing customers. Now, when we are aware of all the factors falling into the SWOT matrix, let us try to list out the important aspects of SWOT analysis in this retail business example. SWOT analysis can be used by the retail industry to develop a strategic plan that leverages its strengths like strong brand and loyal customer base to capitalize on possibilities like e-commerce expansion. Identifying weaknesses like limited budget and threats like competitive markets helps the business proactively address these issues, possibly by reallocating resources or finding creative solutions. The SWOT analysis helps prioritize actions. For instance, the business may decide to allocate resources to build an online presence by capitalizing on strengths and opportunities before expanding its product range, thereby addressing a weakness. By focusing on the strengths and finding ways to leverage them, you can develop a unique selling proposition that sets your business apart from competitors. As the business environment changes, you can revisit the SWOT analysis to adapt your business strategies. For instance, if the threat of economic downturn becomes more significant, the businesses may adjust its financial planning accordingly. SWOT analysis can facilitate communication within the organization. Employees, stakeholders, and partners can all gain a clear understanding of the business's current situation and objectives. With the help of SWOT analysis, limited resources can be allocated more efficiently by aligning them with the most critical issues identified in the analysis. In this real life example, a SWOT analysis provides a roadmap for this small retail business to navigate its competitive environment, making informed decisions, and optimize its chances for success. It's a versatile tool that can be applied to various situations, helping individuals and organizations identify strengths to leverage, weaknesses to address, opportunities to pursue, and threats to mitigate. Okay, so now we are well equipped with all the basic knowledge and ready to perform an extensive SWOT analysis of one of the most renowned business organization which has a very impactful presence in the technology industry till date, the Apple Inc. To start, we will first prepare a 2 by 2 matrix with each cell representing each of the four components of SWOT. Let's start our analysis by listing out the strengths of the Apple Inc. Apple is one of the world's most well-known brands. It has millions of loyal customers that continues to grow due to its innovative products, design quality, and user experience. Apple's brand familiarity extends to the App Store, allowing new customers to rapidly identifying the apps they require. The sheer volume of downloads that Apple developers obtain for their apps on the App Store demonstrates this. It's no surprise that Apple is a popular brand in corporate settings, particularly among creative people. Apple is well known for pushing the envelope and developing new goods and services that frequently revolutionize sectors. One such example is the iPod, which ushered in a new era of digital music players, with portable gadgets now becoming common. In addition, when it comes to mobile devices, iPhones were among the first to provide access to internet streaming services such as Spotify, giving customers unprecedented access to content anytime, anywhere through their phones itself. For many years, Apple has been extending its service portfolio. For example, Apple's services generated almost 20% of its annual sale, which is $78 billion dollars out of $394 billion dollars in financial year 2022, making them the company's second largest revenue source behind the iPhone, which contributes about 52%. Services provided by Apple include digital content shops, streaming services, iCloud, Apple Care, and payment services, among others. Apple has recently launched a wide range of additional services, including Apple TV Plus, Apple News Plus, Apple Card, which are credit card services, Apple Arcade, the gaming subscriptions, and Apple Fitness Plus, among others. Apple's persistent financial strength and profitability are exceptional achievements. Apple had a market capitalization of more than $1 trillion as of 2018, making it the first American technology corporation to achieve such heights. Furthermore, their annual net income has surpassed a mind-boggling $50 billion since 2018. It reached a 2 trillion value in August 2020, and in 2023, Apple became the first business with a $3 trillion market capitalization. This is attributed not just to their products being perceived as innovative and forward-thinking, but also to well-constructed business plans based on robust networks with suppliers, partners, and consumers. In the year 2022, among the top tech brands worldwide, Apple ranked number one position with a brand value of over $947 billion, followed by Google, ranked at number two with a brand value of over $766 billion, and Microsoft ranked at number three with a brand value of over $611 billion. These are the most significant strengths of Apple Inc. Now, let's have a look at the company's weaknesses. Apple Inc. is known for producing high quality products, yet they are more expensive than most competitors. iPhones, Macs, iPads, and other hardware items such as AirPods and the Apple Watch are very expensive when compared to competing options with comparable capabilities. Similarly, their services, including iCloud storage and iTunes, are more expensive than rival counterparts. The larger financial investment required to obtain these items and services puts them out of reach for many people. Apple has not been as successful in delivering new and inventive goods in recent years as it once was. Rather than creating groundbreaking pieces of technology such as their iconic iPod, iPhone, and iPad, their more recent releases have tended to include features already present on previous models, making it difficult for them to stand out and gain a new customer base. Apple's highly competitive atmosphere frequently leads to legal battles with other tech titans or patent holders over intellectual property rights or trademark conflicts. This has been especially evident in their dispute with Qualcomm Inc., in which each business sued the other over various patents, resulting in long term expenditures and delays while the parties involved attempted to reach a deal. In October 2022, the Sao Paulo State Court fined Apple 19 million US dollars for their decision to remove chargers from iPhone shipments. These are just a few examples of lawsuits filed in recent years. Apple's business is heavily reliant on the performance of its main product, the iPhone. Sales of iPhone alone provided more than two-thirds of Apple's revenue in the fourth quarter of 2020 and almost half of its total revenue in 2022 and 2023, indicating that if the product fails to maintain strong sales, Apple's financial health could suffer severely. Furthermore, competition from other smartphone makers is increasing and customers are keeping their phones for longer periods of time, reducing growth potential even further. The restrictive nature of Apple products has been a matter of concern for many of the buyers who are trying to choose a product for themselves. Apple's reliance on a proprietary operating system and a closed ecosystem has been both a strength and a liability for the company. While this strategy has allowed the corporation to keep its market share, it also limits compatibility with other devices. Customers must buy Apple products in order for them to work together without any modifications or additional software purchases. Because hardware and software are so tightly integrated, any necessary repairs might be costly due to the scarcity of components and tools. Well, maybe these weaknesses are still manageable and with a few smart steps they can be overcome. But the threats are something which seriously needs to be taken care of. Apple products are among the most popular, which unfortunately means that they are frequently targeted by counterfeiters. Counterfeiters frequently produce products with cheaper materials than Apple uses, allowing them to be sold at a much lower price point. Cheaper hardware also tends to mean lower quality, and customers may end up having a negative experience when using these knockoff items, which can harm both the brand's reputation and customer loyalty. One of the most significant threats that Apple has faced over the years has been competition in numerous industries. With competition from companies such as Google's with their Android operating system, Samsung with their smartphones, and even Spotify with their music streaming platforms, they continue to eat away at Apple's market share year after year with products that are often cheaper than Apple's while still offering similar or in some cases better performance than what Apple offers at a given price point or feature set. Another issue that Apple faces is recessionary economic downturns. which might drastically lower demands for its products among consumers who may no longer be able to purchase them owing to job losses or salary cuts encountered during these times. Other external variables, such as rising inflation rates, might also limit consumer purchasing power, further reducing demand for luxury items such as those sold by Apple, reducing profits received by the corporation, as well as overall revenues generated over time through digital payments. Apple has taken a step forward in terms of quicker repairability with the iPhone 15 Pro's new back glass panel, but it has also made the phone more prone to breaking. This has been confirmed by a number of online durability tests and user feedbacks. Jerry Rig Everything, a popular YouTuber, recently shared his typical durability test video of the iPhone 15 Pro, revealing how easy the back glass may fracture. It was proved in a separate drop test video that the phone can break even from a fall at a pocket height. In the durability test, YouTuber Zach used a knife to scrape the phone's surface. When confronted with the knife's metal tip, the titanium frame displayed scratches, but the matte black, as usual, proved scratch resistant. The most unexpected revelation occurred during the bend test, which caught everyone off guard, including Zach. Phones breaking easily under bend tests are uncommon in today's smartphone market. The iPhone 15 Pro Max, on the other hand, cracked with no effort. If things continue to stay this way, it might prove to be a doom for this technology titan. But there's always a light of hope at the end of a dark tunnel. Apple's huge scale and reach are unsurpassed among technology corporations around the world, with over 2 billion active devices being used in 2023. Their loyal customer base, worldwide presence, and very successful marketing strategy have carved out their reputation as one of the most valuable firms in the world. This has allowed them to successfully enter areas like China, India, and Russia where they previously had little or no presence. They have the opportunity to tap into billions of dollars in unexplored prospects in these new regions by implementing a successful market strategy that includes advertising that leverages Apple's distinctive brand emblem and name familiarity. Virtual reality or VR and augmented reality or AR are two emerging technologies that have garnered popularity among global tech titans in recent years. There is enormous potential for both VR and AR applications in industries such as entertainment, education, and retail experiences, prompting many leading businesses such as Apple to investigate methods to incorporate these technologies into their product line. Apple may profit on a completely new revenue stream while also growing its existing fan base by selling virtual reality and augmented reality based items such as headgear or game consoles under its name. In response to rapidly expanding customer demand for video and audio streaming, Apple has turned its attention in recent years towards content streaming services. Apple has created a number of successful streaming services to capitalize on this rising trend, including Apple Podcasts, Apple Music, and Apple TV Plus. They have quickly established a dominant position in the digital media business due to their strong client base and industry-leading hardware platform. Furthermore, their long-term strategic investments indicate a strong commitment to remain a prominent participant in the content streaming industry. Artificial intelligence or AI is revolutionizing the way businesses operate and the way consumers interact with technology. Apple has taken note of this trend, developing a strong focus on AI and creating its own AI platform, Siri. With the rise of machine learning technologies such as deep learning and natural language processing, Apple can now leverage powerful AI algorithms to create intelligent personal assistants that understand users' needs and intentions better. Not only could this tremendously improve customer experience by providing personalized services tailored to individual user preferences, but it could also enable Apple to develop proprietary products based on insights from user data, creating new revenue streams while optimizing existing ones. When it comes to innovation and design talents, Apple has always been at the forefront. Still, if it wants to stay ahead of competitors like Google and Microsoft, which are continuously pushing the boundaries with their offers, it must continue to invest in inventing new technologies. This involves aggressively investing in research and development so that novel technologies may quickly brought into production for use in its hardware devices as well as software applications for both the macOS and iOS platforms so that users can get more out of them than ever before. Apple is a technology industry market leader for a reason. Its high quality goods are immensely popular among consumers. Their excellent brand recognition and wide product selection provides them a competitive advantage. The company's qualities have enabled it to maintain a strong competitive advantage. They do, however, have numerous obstacles that must be addressed. To be successful in the long run, Apple must continue to leverage its strength, rectify its shortcomings, and constantly watch external possibilities and threats. Apple can capitalize on opportunities given by the ever changing digital landscape while reducing risks through proactive marketing and operations management methods, ensuring continuous success in the years ahead. That's all we have for this session. I hope now you have got a good understanding of SWOT analysis, why it is important, and how to implement it in your business to reap maximum profit. I believe through this session, you might have also got a good insight on Apple Inc.'s ongoing strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and what lies ahead for the company in future. Thank you for staying till the end. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a like and share it with your friends and colleagues. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with multitudes of such informative content from the Intellipaat YouTube channel.
Just a quick info guys, Intellipaat offers MBA in Finance and Accounting by IU. In IU's MBA in Finance and Accounting program, you gain an in-depth understanding of how to run tightly managed finance and identify revenue boosts. You can also be able to create corporate strategies and identify risk analysis when investing. With this course, we have already helped thousands of professionals in successful career transition. You can check out the testimonials in our Achievers channel, whose link is given below in the description. Without a doubt, this course can set your career to new heights, so visit our course page given below in the description and take the first step towards career growth in the field of finance and accounting.